go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times.
If you haven't got any Christmas decorations up yet, you could go from this
Joy to the world.
to this.
Everybody come on quick, look at the lights!
Making angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Time is running out for your Christmas lights, so get out there and get them done. In this video, I'm going to show you how to channel your inner Clark Griswold. The essentials for this year, show you how to plan for your future holiday decorations and storage, and enjoy some of my neighbors' decorations along the way. Let's start with a disclaimer. I own stock in the electric company, so please plug them in and have at it. However, I am a designer and we're full of opinions. So I'm going to tell you my 3 top don'ts. But again, I appreciate the effort. First one is about white lights. White lights have temperature. There are cool white lights and there are warm white lights. And when you put them together, they look awful. So don't put them together. The second mistake is colored lights. And I don't mean colored Christmas lights. I mean the orange and purple you have left over from Halloween. They're not appropriate. Put them away. And last but not least, I know you want me to say it, inflatables. It's a cop-out. It's cheating. And you're begging Mother Nature to come and give you 50-mile-an-hour winds.
You have to check every bulb. Whoops, got a little knot here. You work on that.
You need the essentials. You need lights,
I told you had too many plugs in one outlet. Oh, God.
extension cords, a timer. This one has 6 outlets. It's a photo cell. Comes on dusk to dawn, or you can set it for different times back here. So you can set it for 6 hours, for 4 hours. Those multi-plug outlets. Baby safety stoppers that you put in those outlets, we use those to cover the exposed female end of a strand of Christmas lights. Hooks for your gutters or for under your shingles. We've used them before. I find they pop the shingles off, so we don't use them anymore. And last but not least, you need the stick. The stick is this thing. It's awesome. It's telescoping, and it's got this hook on the end, so you can put the light strands in there, and you can get them way up high. Isn't that fantastic? Make a plan before you start, because there's nothing worse than getting up on the ladder and then having to get down and go to Home Depot. So look at your house, look at your yard, look at your fence, see what you've got around you, look at the shapes and outline what you're going to do. Now you need some lights. We've got a combination of the white twinkle lights and the old-fashioned glass bulbs. The nightmare glass bulbs. They do make LED bulbs that are hard to break. When you're ready to decorate, lay your lights out, stretch them out, plug them in, and make sure they work. And I mean plug them in, like Mother Nature is going to be shaking them in your trees, and make sure the bulbs work. And last but not least, obey the Strand Rule. If it says only plug in 2, only plug in 2. Because on Christmas Eve, when I'm watching the news and your house is burning down, I don't want to be sad. So listen to the directions. And while we're on that, Home Depot and Target, their lights don't play together nicely. So make sure you're getting the same kinds of lights so that they're compatible. Now, as far as having the guys come and do it for you, I checked into that this year for the first time because I'm sick and tired of my husband's bitching and moaning and cursing. General quotes I got ranged from $750 for the basics to $2,500, and that did not include storing the stuff. So you had to buy the lights and store them yourself, which is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. I do appreciate my husband decorating this year. So much more.
Russ, when was the last time I overdid anything?
Add those outlets. They're really cheap when you are building. They're not so cheap to add after the fact.
I told you had too many plugs in one outlet.
When you're planning for the future, look at your elevations and see where you're going to want to string lights. Make sure that you have an outlet at the end of that. And also think about where you're going to store the stuff and how you're going to get at it. You want to have easy access, doors that are big. You're going to have awkward wreaths, big snowmen, a giant Santa. You want to make sure that you're able to get it in and out easily. You may not reach Griswold levels this year. But there's always next year.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
That thing had 9 lives. She just spent them all. Woo!